Hey everybody, Tom here for Walt Disney Planet. I am back at Epcot today for the 2016 Food and Wine Festival. Gonna take a look around, possibly try some different foods. I don't drink wine, so we're still gonna look around. So let's go. Lot to see. All right, I'm gonna go take a look at the Festival Center and taste Epcot. Oh God, I wonder what Epcot tastes like. That's kind of weird. Probably tastes like a golf ball, I'm guessing. I don't know. The Festival Center. Nicest part about it is the air conditioning, because it is another hot Florida day. But luckily today is no chance of rain, so that should be nice. This is the location where a lot of the vendors will come out, selling different stuff, cooking instructions. They're selling their cookware, stuff like that. This is also the main spot where you come if you want merchandise revolving around the Food and Wine Festival. You see they got shirts, you get some dishes. The official pins are located right here for the event. I'm going to come back a little bit later and get my pins because there's kind of a line. So if you do come here, I'm going to go by real quick. It said cooking instructions. People could try out the different foods. Try out all the different stuff. This is also a dining place. Also another from Ghirardelli. Could try out the different chocolates, different knives, cookware, stuff like that. This is more food demos, setting up for another one. They said I do not drink wine, so I will not be partaking in this particular activity. And speaking of wine, here we have all of the wine. All of the wine tasting is right here. Different wine selections you could purchase. After all, this is the Food and Wine Festival. So if you're a connoisseur of wines, this is the place to come and try out the different stuff. All right, we got Chef Mickey at the grill. Now, the heart of the Food and Wine Festival is all around World Showcase. First thing you want to do when you get here is you want to pick up one of these guidebooks. It's going to give you all the information on all the different places and little stickers for you to put down. You can keep track of the foods that you try, and there are abundance of food types, all from all around the world. Hawaii right here in the front. So you got like a pork slider, spicy tuna poke, different beverages. Now all around World Showcase, you're gonna find these little huts. You can try the different foods at your leisure. Each country, or in some cases state, such as Hawaii, are gonna feature a different dish made popular by that particular area. You see beef empanada, grilled beef skewer, or roasted Perlasso salmon. Keep in mind, prices, budget yourself, or you're gonna be spending a lot before you realize it. Okay, it's a lot to see, a lot to try. They also have different dessert areas, desserts and champagnes. Lots of stuff to try. The smells here are fantastic. Also, a couple different vendors have gear especially for this event. This is an annual event at Epcot. Goes on for 3 months. September, October, and November. So there's plenty of time to try the different foods. We got Greece. This is one of my favorites from years past. The chicken gyro was really, really good. So I'm gonna get in line and give that a try. All right, I enjoyed my chicken gyro, and so I thought about it. I came back to Hawaii, and this is what the next thing I'm going to munch on, and this is the Kahlua pork slider. Okay, sweet and sour dole pineapple chutney and spicy mayonnaise, $4.25. So I'm gonna eat this and move on to the next area. Oh my God, that pork slider was delicious. Well worth the cost of $4.25. Now we're up to Canada right now. We got Canadian cheddar cheese soup, or Le Cellar wild mushroom beef filet mignon. That's for $7.75. That sounds really good. I might try that a little bit later. Meantime, we're gonna move on down. This is the Canadian Pavilion to the right. I have started filming, but I have not uploaded yet each of the pavilions in detail, what each of them has to offer. And we're at the Scotland. Got a fresh potato pancake, traditional Scottish lamb stew, and a tipsy laird. Some of these have desserts. They also have different beverages that go well with that particular food. Moving our way down. We are at Ireland. We've got seafood fisherman's pie and Irish cheese selection plates, or a warm chocolate pudding. That does sound nummy. I myself am Irish. I am part French, part Irish. So, as I said, a lot of them have different beverages you could try, adult beverages, but there's also bottled water at almost all of the different spots. As it's being a hot day as it is good to be keeping in mind that you want to drink water whenever possible so you do not overheat. We are in England right now. Yes, nowhere but Epcot can you be a world traveler. In just a few hours. Twining's tea, very famous tea in England. The fish and chips here is awesome. I've had it a few times, a little bit pricey. But if you want authentic fish and chips, English style, it's a good spot to go to. All right, guys, we are up to France right now. All right, I can't read any of this. I understand creme brulee caramel chocolates, but the other stuff, I don't know. But it's Cabernet Sauvignon braised short ribs with mashed potatoes. That sounds really, really good. You could try some escargot. Yeah. Gruyere and cognac onion soup. That does sound interesting as well. I've never had escargot, so I might give it a try if I'm get up the nerve. Sounds interesting. There's street performers in France. Now I chickened out as far as going with the escargot, so I got the spare ribs with the mashed potatoes. Looks pretty tasty. I'm gonna give it a try. All right, the spare ribs with mashed potatoes was fantastic. as I suspected it would be. We're now up to Brazil. Got crispy pork belly served with black beans and tomato. Escondidillo de carne, I guess. A little hidden one. Layered meat pie with mashed yuca. And they have Brazilian cheese bread. Also, they have their beverages. So lots of different tastes to choose from. All around tasty things. You can also get a glimpse. This is Belle. If you are in the mood to get your picture taken or an autograph, good place to go. Now we got Belgium.
The entire world.
Beer braised beef, Belgian waffle. Served with warm chocolate ganache and whipped cream, or you get with berry compote. Yeah, beef braised beef sounds actually pretty good. So this is Belgium. All right, I went with the beef braised beef at Belgium. Looks really good. I'm gonna dig in right now. Braised beef was fantastic also. Just like pot roast. Mashed potatoes, had carrots and onions. Excellent. Really, really, really good. So this is Morocco Pavilion. Just kind of going through this. On our way to the next area. And this is the Morocco, of course, Morocco area. Got a kefta pocket, spicy hummus fries, or a chocolate baklava, which sounds really, really good. I'm gonna come back a little bit later for some desserts and work our way through here. And all this beautiful architecture can only mean we are in Japan. We're gonna go take a look at what they have available. Got spicy sushi roll, garlic shrimp. Ooh, that sounds really, really good. Or grilled spicy edamame. Edamame, I'm sorry. There. Different beverages. Got some sake. Give it a try. All right, guys, got the garlic shrimp, and I had to get a bottle of water because it is hot, it's starting to get thirsty. So I'm gonna dig into this, I'll let you guys know. We are in Italy, and look, it's ratatouille right over there. On the gondola. We're gonna go see what foods they have available for Italy. The little station is right over here. Sorry about the crazy lady screaming at her child. It happens, you know. So let's see. What type of food do they have? Ooh, penne alla parmigiana, spezzatino alla toscana con panetto, and cannellini al cicalato. Does sound good. Big ziti with chicken parmesan and tomato. Oh, that sounds good. I'm just gonna try that. Be right back. All right, this is the chicken parmesan with the penne pasta. All right, so far the chicken parmesan was, I apologize, I'm still chewing. The chicken parmesan was actually the best amount of food, best value, I would say, so far. Huge piece of chicken, really, really good penne pasta. Sauce was perfect. So far that's my favorite as far as quality goes and amount of food. Right over here in the Germany Pavilion, it's always fun to come check out. It's a miniature train village. You can see the trains going around. I'm not quite sure what the train is at the moment, but many, many tracks. And if you look closely, A lot of times there's lizards on the buildings, or actually on the different structures, or occasionally you'll see a squirrel. See, here's one of the trains right now. Has a long way to go around the entire perimeter. I was here once and it was actually a lizard riding one of the trains around. He was sitting right on top of the train and going along for a ride. I don't know if he ever got to where he was wanting to go to. But also, there's also squirrels that come around here searching for food. Nothing like seeing a giant squirrel sitting on top of one of these mini houses. It's quite a sight to see. A lot of detail in these buildings. Miniature trees. Right across the trains, there is Poland. The kielbasa and potato pierogi, or a galapaki. Not really sure what that is. Pork stuffed cabbage and tomato sauce. No more food for me for a while. I am stuffed after that chicken parmesan. As I said, it was a huge piece of chicken. There is some glass art over here. This is the other side. If you take the ferry, the boat across the lagoon, this is where you come out at the other side in Germany. Line for the Germany food. Of course, they're gonna have bratwurst, Schinken Pullin. I know I messed it up. Or you get an apple strudel. So this would be Germany. Try different German beers. This is the African outpost at Epcot. So African foods that they have available. Ribber style beef, tenderloin tips, or buttered chicken. Those both sound really, really good. $5 each, that's not bad. That's one of the lower priced items I've seen. But as I said, I am full at the moment, so no more food for me until a little bit later. But this to be Africa. Right before China, they got the South Korea. Thankfully, there's no North Korea over here. That would be kind of weird. Korean style barbecue beef, roasted pork, lettuce wrap, and a vegan Korean barbecue. Some of this stuff sounds pretty good too. And now we're up to China with its glorious bamboo and colorful architecture. Good fortune gifts. Get yourself some puppets. And then we have our China food location. Gonna see the type of food they got right over here on their menu.
Up and down.
Ooh, Beijing roasted duck. Now that does sound good. Just and spicy chicken, black pepper shrimp, and chicken pot stickers. That's a good price for pot stickers. Happy peach, kung fu punch, and of course the water. That is that for China. And right over here is Norway. This is home to the new Frozen ride. Let's go see what type of food they have to offer over here. All right, well, unbeknownst to me, Norway does not have food at the little concession stands. This is also where you can meet Anna and Elsa at their cottage. Get yourself a picture taken and an autograph. From Norway, we're coming up to Mexico. In the big Mexican pyramid. Really good air conditioning. And also home to the Three Caballeros boat ride. Good spot to cool off. Now the Disney traders on both sides. There's one right over there and one here. This is where you can actually get, let me get it out of my pocket. This is where you get one of these. As I stated before, this gives you a generalization of the places you've gone to. You can check off the type of food that you tried, you know, with the stickers. I haven't finished filling it out yet. I don't have a pen, so I'll have to do that a little bit later. I did put some stickers in my book. Made me feel like I accomplished something besides stuffing my face. Lots of food here. Lots of things to try. Try some new stuff that you never had before. This is farm fresh. This is also one of the areas. Get loaded mac and cheese, chicken and dumplings, and pickled beet salad. Not a country, but this is also part of it. This was introduced in 2014. So that was a basic tour of the Food and Wine Festival here at Epcot in 2016. If you do come here, keep track of what you spend. As I said, you can end up spending a lot without even realizing it. Smaller portions, some a little bit better than others. So as I said, the chicken parmesan was the better value so far. Gonna go on some other stuff, do some other things, digest some of the food that I stuffed my face with, and I might try some stuff a little bit later. As always, thanks for coming along with me. Please like and subscribe if you have not already done so. I have a lot of other videos I'm working on, trying to get stuff uploaded. I work a full-time job, so it's tough having time. Time-consuming, you know, different things. Please help me out here. Spread the word if you can. I'm newer to YouTube, trying to get established, if you will. I've been to a lot of places. I enjoy going to different places. Thanks a lot, guys. I'll see you next time, all right? Bye. Just showing you guys what the nighttime looks like at Epcot. Right at the front as you come in the gate. This greets everybody for Epcot Food and Wine Festival. Just nicely the way it's all lit up. Couple of different countries they got available. And their food. Belgian waffle. In a steamship. Cool deal. Got more of the food and wine displays in the dark. More stuff in Canada on an airplane this time instead of a boat. Woo!